All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Lokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Shalom to the elect. Now, this is going into, let's see something here. Slack, yeah. Brother had sent me, the brother Yashawan from, I think, from GMS Bahamas, had sent me 2 articles actually. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit of them. This one right here, social credit coming to Canada, Great Reset rolled out everywhere, digital ID, slave system. Okay, I'll try to put up the links in the description. And right here, Canada wants a digital ID. Will America be next? Obviously, of course. Slovakia, you know? So, obviously, of course, oh my God. These people don't understand, man. They just don't have no clue. But anyways, there's another portion to it. The brother had sent this as well, okay? So the Spirit was speaking like, you know what? I want you to do a video on this, And seeing that, I'm from Toronto, I'm in Canada, hey, I gotta speak on it, So the water Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the water to that brother, okay, Yashawan. Now, here's another thing also, because the brothers were going into it at camp, okay? And that recession, man, what do you think is gonna help force the hand, or better yet, force these things into play? Okay, is these type of events. Okay, no 2 recessions are alike, but the potential recession in 2022 is looking like the most unique one we've ever seen. Okay. Some traditional signs of an economic slowdown are already upon us, right? And you can already see with the things that are happening in this society right now, with bills up, percentage from the banks up, all this type of stuff, is showing you that, look, this place is about to go down, man. It's like over. It's done. It's finished. Okay? And these are all signs, telltale signs that this place is over, man. Okay? U.S. GDP has shrunken for 2 quarters in a row. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, because they need their GDP up. And they don't have that up, it's not going to be looking too good for you. You're just going to be a fucking consumer. And America already is a consuming place. All they do is consume, right? But you got to get that up. Gross domestic products. U.S. GDP has shrunken for 2 quarters in a row. The textbook definition, my God, the textbook definition of a technical recession, August 3rd, 2020, or 2022, Slovakia. Okay? So you gotta understand that these signs are here. All these things are here for it to see and know that, look, this place ain't going too well, okay? And everybody keeps telling you about a reset, the Great Reset, but no one's listening. No one's taking heed, right? So that was another portion there. But here's another thing that it says on the, with Google. Google says right here, when is the last time you used cash? You may not remember, but as it turns out, cash is still popular in Canada. Approximately, listen to this though, and then watch the other articles. Approximately 61. What the fuck are these guys doing, man? I gotta watch my car, because these people, they'll run into your fucking car, man. Approximately 61% of consumers report having made a cash purchase, made having made a cash purchase with a business within the last 7 days, according to a report by Payments Canada. Okay, all right, that's cool. People still got little cash on hand. That's all right, you know. But the way the system is going, they're eradicating all that cash for this digital system. And we'll get the scriptures after this. We got, you gotta go through this. You gotta, put it all up into speed. How many people are using cash? 59% of U.S. customers prefer using payment cards. See that? According to Travis Credit Union's 2020 survey data, Americans' most preferred payment method is debit or credit card. Only 29% of consumers favor cash. Okay, so you see, some of these reports are kind of off because we already know where the system is headed. Okay, though 61% of the people or whatever up here may be using that cash, a large percent is still using or prefers to use that credit card or the bank card. Okay, we already went through this. Will cash become obsolete? There's another right here. This is the other thing I want to get to too, which also prompts and gets you into that mindset, that mind state. Remember, Esau Edom works with gradualism. Okay, virtual cashiers are now in BC. What does this mean for our jobs? For our jobs in our province? Okay, and really, this is a projection for future tense. Okay, because it's not bam right away overnight. Like I said, it works with that gradualism. Okay, and what does that mean? Well, eventually, you're not gonna have human contact, as you see on the screen right here, freshies. You're not gonna have no human contact, because this is just an excuse for that bitch that poisoned everybody. Okay, so everybody gotta stay at home because of that bitch, right? And y'all know what I'm talking about. So now you got these people, we're not working in the place, so okay, you can work at home from your computer, from your desk. So this helps usher that in, okay? This is something that helps usher that in, because now all of a sudden, all you gotta do is just take away the actual person, the actual virtual, conversation person, whatever. And all you gotta do now is just replace it with key in if you want a hot dog, key in number 1 if you want a burger, key in number 2. You might not even need to do that. You might just speak into the thing, and it records it and it speaks it back to you. You wanted this, you want a Coke, you want a burger, you wanted this with it on it. Please don't make that. I like this with it, I like that with it. Those things are very in Esau Edom's queendom, which is not a kingdom but a queendom. Why are these goddamn people walking towards me, man? Why are these people always doing this, man? Fuck's sakes, man. Walk towards your fucking car. Don't walk towards me. This is like the third, fourth person that's done this now. God damn, man. So anyways, let's go back to this and show this. How many Canadians are using digital card, like digital, credit cards and whatnot, the cards. Remember what we read before. It says 61% is still using that cash, right? 86% of Canadians trust their bank to offer secure digital banking services, and 87% trust their bank to protect their personal information. 57% of Canadians used in branching in 2001, down from 67% in 2018. So you see there was a rise. And like I said, when this man got everybody sick, that kind of held it back, but it also gave a door open, okay, for him to come in with his lame excuses, okay? So once that door was open, once that door was open, you know, he found opportunity. With finding that opportunity, he used it. He occupied it. He used it to the best of his ability. And look now, So what's happening here is that, man, cellulite, holy shit. What's happening here is, Slakia, what's happening here is that this man is slowly, like I told you, like I said, trying to remove, you know, all of that old fashion style, which was cash on hand, in hand. Now he wants a digital ID system so he can always track what you're doing, when you're doing it, who you're doing it with, all information about what's going on with you. Okay? That's part of that digital ID system. Okay? And if your money is in a MOTB in your hand, it's very easy for him to track what you're doing, where you're at, how you getting down, how you getting up, moving to the side, moving to the other side. All right. So as you can see, it was 67%. It was on a strong power move, as we would say, in 2018. All right. Then this bitch came in and fucked up the whole world. So you can understand, it should, you would say, well, shouldn't it be up more? But no, a lot of people got fired. A lot of people lost their job. Canada had to release something called CERB, where the government will give you money, and by the next tax time, you better pay that shit off. All right? I never signed up for that shit. Didn't want to sign up to it. Never. It seemed busted to me, but hey, we ate. That's what the Lord said. We ate, man. As a matter of fact, we, surpassed certain things that before we weren't even surpassing. All these jobs were being offered, so money was being put to the table a lot. And I even mentioned that to our brother. I said, yo, hey, man, what's going on here, man? What? They're serving us these apps. They're serving us all these jobs now, so what? We get distracted and don't serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Because I said, hey, man, it's very funny how all of a sudden these app jobs and all these things just start popping up like that, But we were in the know. We knew what was about to be around the corner, And here we go, the road to digital money, okay? From beaver pelts to paper money to digital currency. Well, even before that, gold and silver, spices and herbs, okay? But it goes to show you, man. Trade was a thing. People had gold and silver. Trade was a thing, man. Fish, wheat, barley, apples, labor. I trade you all this salt and wheat and all, etc. for 30 days of your work, But you see, that's what happens when you're in a system where people don't read, where people want to be governed, where it's called the government to control your mind. That's where the government really goes into, okay? And this one goes, do you use cash, okay? How often does the cashier hand over the debit machine when you pay for your morning coffee? Some even seem surprised if you give them cash. Yeah, because they're moving into a system and they're making it. And you see how this system is, man. If this shit, let's just say it's good with everybody, they start looking at you odd when you start handing out cash. When you start paying people with cash, they're like, what are you paying me with this for? You don't want to, slide that check in my account? You don't want to, So, when you go, here you go, here's $2, and they're like, what the fuck? This nigga didn't even pay with his bank card, In fact, I remember the days where those machines in the store, they'd be there for a year, 2 years, and they look brand fucking spanking new. Now when you go into these stores, those little card swiping machines, they look beat the fuck up. The numbers are worn off, It goes to show, last year in Canada, people used cash for only 1 in 3 transactions. Slack, yeah. People use cash for only 1 in 3 transactions. See that? So 1 out of 3 transactions they were using cash, and it might be buying a coffee, as the instance here is talking about. Okay, that's down from more than half just 10 years ago. See? So the trend is on. The uplift is on. You know, where everybody's making it popular to use that digital system, right? And Canada's not alone. In many countries, people use cash less often, right? Because you can get robbed, security, this, that, blah, blah. You know the excuses, okay? So it's kind of hard to imagine this trend reversing, especially since cash isn't an option when people shop online. There you go, okay? And every day, new competitors are showing up, payment platforms that offer speed, security, and convenience. And that's another thing too, is people can't wait. I remember days back when you used to order from eBay or over online, and it would take about fucking 4 months, man. No joke, okay? If it was coming from like China and shit, yeah, it would take about 4 months, man. Now it's like a month. And I've seen that. I've seen that over the years because I used to order from Malaysia, Taiwan, all those different places, India, Bangkok, get the like good rubies and certain gems. Okay, I'd order from these places, but all in all, it'd take you a longer time. Now that's just showing up like that. Amazon, there's an Amazon fucking factory in everybody's country that's stocked with all these different various items. So when you order Prime or no Prime, that shit's at your door the next day. Okay, it's ridiculous, and people can't wait. They're antsy. They're like, yeah, I need that shit right now. you know. But anyways, let's get into and like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description for this brother. When the brother had given me this right here, I'm gonna put these links in the description. Okay, so you guys can go and do a little read up, but for the purpose and sake time of this video, I gotta speed things up, So let's get into something, because we all know where this is heading, right? Let's get into something real quick. Job chapter 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach on to the clouds, yea, he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream. He shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Okay? So, this system is temporal. Okay? This system is fucking temporal. Why would you, trying to join hand in hand with this man? This man's system is going down. It told you, though his excellency mount onto the heavens, reaches onto the heavens, man. He's in his highest state. That's why he wants this fucking digital system to complete his God mode, as he would say. Because now he know where everybody's at. It's like those movies, Anon, A-N-O-N, where the individual is walking around and they can access your files. They can, you want to go in this hotel here or whatever, they go, hey, let us see where you've been for the last 24 hours. Do you consent? Yeah, all right, cool. They check it out. Okay, this guy's not no criminal, The cop station, hey, let me see your, and that was also too on Netflix, those series, Black Mirror, right? So these things are coming. Be prepared. Remember the MOTB, Elon Musk, for the brain. Okay, that neural MOTB. That has the same feature, basically. Okay, And why I say that? Because if cameras are everywhere, okay? If hear me out. If cameras are everywhere, all right? And you have that technology where you can be mapped where you went and where you have gone and up to the point where you're at. They don't really need to put no actual camera on your forehead or on your shoulder or whatever. They just access the city cameras. And they could tell what you've been doing, where you at, because we all know that once that digital system comes into play, there's going to be a lot more cameras. Walk for walk, street for street, alley for alley, man. Okay? So he won't need, you know, a witness. He already have a witness, You, your damn self. and the cameras are around. Okay? So right now he's in this state. He's in this high state. He just needs a couple more things to complete his God task. Okay? And this MOTV is, one of those leading striking things, man. Okay? Let's go into another scripture here, which, right here, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. That's Esau, Edom right now. Okay, he in his highest state, going back from Job there. Okay, he in his highest state to complete these things. Hey, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? He plays like he is the Most High, right? He's in a high state. He's in this heavenly state, okay? It's not the so-called black man who's doing these things. It's not the so-called Chinaman who's doing these things, or the Indian man, or so on and so forth. So-called white man, Esau, Edom, okay? And we already told you, because a lot of you guys, you're still in the brain, man. We already told you it's a worldwide thing when we talk about Esau, Edom. A lot of times you just want to think about Canada or North America. No. Don't forget them Russians, okay? Don't forget Europe. Come on, man. So anyways, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right? And he have a short time to execute his plans here. Right? And the scriptures telling you in Revelation that he must be loosed that little season. He must be loosed a little season out to deceive these nations. Right? As a matter of fact, unfit and loose, and after that he must be loosed for a little season. But there's something else. And when this 1,000 years expired, he shall be loosed out of his prison. He should go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog Magog, to gather them together to the battle, for the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. Okay, so hey, this guy came out and he did deceive the whole world. That's why Job 9:24 is right there telling you exactly what's happening. Okay, and right here is telling you what happened. Okay, we ruled over them. Okay, for about 1,000 years, and after that, simple and plain, damn near we lost our power. Okay, got put into slavery. Deuteronomy 28:68. Okay, and we're right here in this situation right now. Okay, sped up the time right there. But anyways, let's go into another scripture. So yeah, he went out and he deceived these nations. Okay, he conquered over them. Now he's in this age, this time, where he has that ability to execute the plans to make that digital system, the digital ID system. And using means such as that bitch, recession, excuse why you shouldn't use cash anymore, it's dirty, it's got diseases on it, all these other excuses, He's ushering this world into, corralling this world into a position where they're going to say, yeah, let's use the digital money. Less robberies, this, that, blah, blah, blah. No viruses on the money. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, too, when you take that MOTB, we can read your heart. We know what's going on, so on and so forth. Your grandfather's about to pass out. We know that. If his blood sugar is low, we know that. We could save him beforehand of time with that MOTB. So all these excuses, all these miracles that he had, okay? And these are part of those miracles, not just the fucking nuclears, okay? Not just those nuclear bombs, but these things right now what we're seeing, these phones, these technologies, okay? All these things he's using to deceive man. Now, if you have the understanding that the Most High is putting those thoughts within his head, how to crack and frack an atom, or, you know what I'm saying? He's using his spirits, putting them on him to get into these things that he has created, all right? Those secrets, those secrets that, he has created and whatnot, he give them. Amos chapter 3 and 7, right? But he could give them to whoever he feel. And Esau Edom, like I said, he created a smith that bloweth the coals and fire, rough phrasing. So anyways, let's get back to the last couple scriptures here. And going into that MOTB and going into that digital system, you know how our people are, okay? Our people can't and won't leave their oppressor. 2/3 of our people, okay? So let's go into this real quick. First Maccabee chapter 1 and verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. Okay? And this is much like when the MOTB is being presented, a lot of our people are going to sell out. Because, you got, let me just say it like this. The people who are in the know, a lot of these camps, you know that the Israelites, you know that we've been telling you what the MOTB is, okay? But you just want to find a fucking excuse. Scriptures tell you that a wicked man finds the excuse, right? So a lot of you guys who are in the know, who know you Israelites, right? And know that we teach about the MOTB, y'all, you don't even care. You'd be like, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. My kids gotta eat. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times with those niggas, the way their mentality is I gotta eat. My kids gotta eat. Me first. So we've been giving you the warning about this. We've been telling you about this. We've been showing you what it is in the scriptures. We've been analyzing it and showing you how it's coming down to the last dot. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of our people are gonna say, you know what, man? Since we left these heathens and gone to these Israelites, we've gotten much sorrow, man. Let's you know what? Let's just go join back onto them, man. And what's the next scripture say? So this device pleased them well. Remember in Numbers chapter 11 and verse 5? Israel is always like that, man. Though you be saved, all of a sudden now you wanna cry and bawl like a bitch. You have no patience. You can't wait, So that's that's Israel within a nutshell, okay? You've been given this opportunity, and next thing you know, you take the opportunity and throw it back in the Lord's face. Like right now, you've been given an opportunity to learn these words, learn about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and do those things which please the Lord. But look what? The way you guys tell us on the street, you throw it right back in our face, okay? You 2/3, that is, But anyways, you're going to have many amongst our people who want to join up with this man and keep to his system, Oh, we heard the Israelites saying, don't take that. So we didn't take it. Our life is miserable. But you don't even praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't want to rehearse these righteous acts. You want to listen to different groups. You want to be, here with IUIC, Purple Gang. Then you want to be Tough Guy, GOC, you know, at different points at different times. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's go into another thing. First Maccabee chapter 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. And this is going into that, MOTB as well, because that's what they want. They want Genesis chapter 11, if I'm not mistaken, all over again. That all people should be one, be of one language, one spirit. This is that type of thinking that these individuals have. Okay? These elites, these wicked elites. Because when these people are all of one, it's easy for you to control them. Okay? It's easy for you to send out that decree. And everybody just follows that decree. Okay? And like I said, in this society, if you're not using cash, you look odd. You look weird. Okay? They make it in the sense that, if I ain't come to you with no cash, or if I don't come to you with some digital, that's bullshit. What the fuck you go to the back of your car for? Fucking dumbass motherfuckers, man. But anyways, you feel socially, or they make it to where you feel socially awkward that you're not using a credit card or a bank card or anything like that. Okay? So now everybody around you in this system looks and like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? This guy's putting out cash, bro. Anyways, and they got rappers who fill those spots too. Lil Baby or whatever his name is. Not Da Baby, Lil Baby, whatever. These guys and their names. He said something when he went to Icebox. He said, I ain't got no more cash. I got rid of all my cash and put everything digital. Because I don't want no more cash. These guys, they're here. But anyways, they're all sellouts. They're all a bunch of fucking sellouts, man. He good with his money, though. But they're all a bunch of sellies. Revelation 13, we all know it. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. We all know that mark. Okay, karagma. Karma. That's what I want to call it. I want to call it the karagma. The karagma. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Man got his gut hanging off of him, still eating that nasty old cheese. Anyways, the karagma, okay? We're going to another portion on this as well. But anyways, a stamp, etching, stamp. We already went through this. A badge of servitude. It's going into you taking that MOTB, okay, to play a part in the system. Remember, we went into where is it? It said right here. No. Yeah, right here. Okay, this is because the technology cannot wholly replace it in 10 years. Okay, so basically, this technology that we have now is not supporting. Like I said, there's not an MOTB station in every store that you're in. Okay, they have to take everything out. Gradualism is what Esau Edom is working with. They have to take everything out, and you know how much money that'll cost? The businesses and the so-called system. Not like they can't do it. Not like they can't send out a free MOTB station to everybody. They could. But you know how greedy Esau Edom is, right? You know how so-called white man rolls, right? Just like the IMF and all these other people who come in, who claim to help your country, but yet rape it little by little each day. That you don't fulfill that debt, that you don't pay off that debt, okay? I'm going to take this, which equals me to take that. Remember, we wrote in the contract, 35, but you know how those motherfuckers roll, you know? So anyways, going back into this, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now, this is another thing too. You got these other camps out here that's talking about it's something spiritual. This is actually talking about something physical. You cannot, Esau Edom does not have a system to stand up in front of you and radar you and go, yeah, he's spiritually telling the truth. You got a real one here, man. Let him go through, you know? No, it doesn't exist, all right? But what does exist, which shows that you, let me go into this. A badge of servitude, okay, something that you would would show forth that you are for his system, that you are down with it, is to take it, okay? So you stay in his system, all right? That's why I read the scripture in First Maccabee, okay? A lot of our Israelites, people who are in the know and who are not in the know, but who just hear from us and heard it. Oh, those Israelites guys said, don't take that, yo. They said something about God and he's going to be mad with you. And, you know, there's some people on certain fucking levels, right? But the ones who do know, so a lot of those guys are going to take it. A lot of those guys are going to be like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I don't care what those brothers in GMS were saying. I'm taking this, you know? I got to eat. My kids got to eat, you know? But that shows what? A badge of servitude to his system. If I take something like a tattoo engraving on my arm with the symbol of an army, that means that I'm serving in that army, okay? I took in that pledge, all right? And going back into this is a physical thing. You're not going to be able, once again, to look at a motherfucker and be like, spiritually, he's telling the truth. Yep, let him in. But him? No. Let him go to the back, yo. He hasn't served what he's supposed to serve, you know what I'm saying? So that, you could cancel that out right there, right off the bat, okay? Because that don't make no damn sense, all right? It's something that's physical that he's actually going to put into you, where you got to walk up to a machine and go beep, beep, beep to cash out of a place. You going to spiritually walk up to somebody and go, I got you, bro. I got you. I spiritually sense where you're at, you know? That doesn't make no damn sense. Okay, and last scripture. Here's the wisdom. Let him that have understanding. Okay, understanding is not given out to everybody. The Most High has got to give you that. Okay? Count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scorn and 6. Now, when you go into this, it's going to go into Chi Psi Sigma, but let's go into something real quick here. Stigma, to prick, to stick, okay? To stick, to prick. Mark or mark, incision, or punch. Those don't sound spiritual to me. They sound more physical. Okay, to prick you, to stick you. To stick you, to prick you, okay? That don't sound fucking spiritual, man. That sounds like an actual physical action happening. As a matter of fact, damn, it would have been in the other one. It would have been my other book, man. When it goes into these words. But anyways, yeah, for recognition of ownership, that is figuratively scarf service. Once again, like I said, you going into an army, they put that brand on you. Everybody knows you're part of the league killers or whatever the fuck they want to name it, you know? You're part of that army, you're part of that brand, you're part of that fucking league, that service, you know? Or even too, when you get to a situation where they say, you know, this is one big army, it's the Roman army, but I got an eagle on my right shoulder. This brother's got an eagle on his left shoulder, okay, which shows I'm a part of the West or whatever, and this guy's a part of the East, okay. Also, it's used for those too, okay. Now, if you got an eagle on your chest or whatever, you might be central. It's just showing you that, look, you took that mark and you're serving a part. You're doing your part, okay? So there's no way that, this thing could be, how you say, spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. No, you have to have spiritual understanding. You have to have that understanding from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay? And that you don't have, okay? But going into this, there's no, how do you say it? There's no spiritual marking that these men are gonna. No, this is actual physical, okay? Physical, all right? So hey, man, ain't much more to add, but that's the mindset of our people. Dumb, not understanding, foolish. These things are right on us, a couple years from now, that karagma, okay, that thing is going to be fully, it's already out there right now. It's already out there. It's on a little life support right now, you know what I'm saying? But fully, it's going to be made available to everybody. It actually, to tell you the truth, it's made available to everybody right now, but what I mean is the system. The system is going to be fully operative, right? Remember before, and check this out, remember before when that phone pay shit, that Apple Pay and all that stuff was first coming in, right? You looked kind of shaky because you're like, hey, there's not enough support. Now there's support everywhere. You walk up to a cashier machine and you go like this with your phone, boop, 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 and you pay for it. It's called Apple iPay or whatever. So the same way they're getting it into service is the same way, like this system, the MOTB system, that digital system, man. Hey, with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim, and a sincere shalom to the elect. Matthew chapter 24 and 13 to you all. Shalom Akim. Lord willing, till next time. I hope you're edified. Shalom. Abad Babal.